Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Liu Wen. The trailblazer who redefined global fashion. Liu Wen's ascent from a small town girl in Hunan to one of the world's most influential models is the kind of story the fashion industry tells with admiration. But behind the glittering runways and Vogue covers is a woman whose quiet determination helped reshape an entire era of global beauty standards. Early life and unexpected beginnings. Born on January 27, 1988, in Yongzhou, China, Liu Wen didn't grow up dreaming of haute couture. In fact, her first steps toward modeling were surprisingly practical. Her mother encouraged her to enter a local modeling contest to build confidence and posture. She didn't win, but it didn't matter. Agencies noticed her natural poise, bone structure, and unforced charisma. By 2005, Liu signed her first contract and began navigating the still-nascent Chinese fashion scene. She quickly became known for her diligence and professionalism, traits that would serve her extraordinarily well once she stepped onto the global stage. Breaking through on the international runways. Liu Wen's true breakthrough came in 2007-2008 when she began booking major shows in Europe. Her look, elegant, modern, and unpretentious, immediately stood out in an industry still dominated by Western faces. She soon became a runway fixture for brands such as Burberry, Chanel, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and Dolce & Gabbana. In 2009, she carved her first major piece of history. Liu Wen became the first East Asian model to walk the Victoria's Secret fashion show. The milestone sparked excitement across Asia and signaled a long-awaited evolution toward greater representation in global fashion. A supermodel in every sense throughout the 2010s, Liu Wen's star rose rapidly. She became one of Estée Lauder's signature faces, the brand's first Asian global spokesmodel, another groundbreaking moment. Her campaigns expanded well beyond beauty. From Calvin Klein to Coach to H&M, and she graced the covers of international Vogue editions countless times. Industry rankings often place her among the world's highest paid and most influential models, though Liu doesn't flaunt the supermodel label. Her style remains grounded, soft-spoken, and subtly playful, making her beloved by designers and fans alike. Impact and cultural influence. Liu Wen's significance reaches far beyond photo shoots. She opened doors for a new generation of Asian models, including Fei Sun, Ming Xi, and Zhu Xiaowen, who cite her as an inspiration. In China, she's affectionately called China's first supermodel, or the generational face, because she bridged East and West in a way no one had before. She showed that global beauty isn't one-dimensional, and she helped steer the industry toward greater inclusivity. Beyond fashion, personality and public presence off the runway, Liu Wen is known for her gentle humor, easy smile, and low-key lifestyle. Despite her fame, she tends to maintain her privacy, focusing on work, travel, and family. Her Weibo and Instagram presence gives fans glimpses of her down-to-earth charm, street food, candid selfies, and her signature witty captions. A legacy still in motion. Liu Wen isn't done making history. She continues to serve as a global ambassador for top fashion houses, walk the most prestigious runways, and appear in elite editorial campaigns. But perhaps her most enduring legacy is this: she shifted the global fashion narrative by simply being herself, authentic, hardworking, elegant, and effortlessly modern. Her story isn't just a model's rise to fame. It's a cultural moment, and it's still unfolding. Liu Wen. A deeper look into the woman behind the runway. The early spark. Growing up in Yongzhou. Liu Wen's childhood in Hunan wasn't filled with fashion magazines or dreams of supermodel fame. She has often said that she was a shy, lanky teenager who didn't quite know what to do with her height. Her mother's nudge into a modeling contest in 2005 became the hinge moment that changed everything. Even without winning, she flashed a kind of raw authenticity that was impossible to ignore, a quiet magnetism that felt new, modern, and real. China's fashion industry was still developing, but Liu moved with purpose. She began booking catalog shoots and local runway shows. While many young models burned out quickly, Liu focused on learning how to pose, how to walk, how to take direction, how to be patient. That foundation gave her staying power. The global leap, when the world took notice her first international season, was a revelation, both for her and for the fashion capitals that had rarely seen an East Asian model with this level of presence. When she stepped onto the runways in New York, London, Milan, and Paris in 2008-2009, it wasn't just about her beauty. It was the way she moved, confident but never stiff, elegant but never aloof. Photographers fell for her clean, architectural lines. Designers loved her discipline. Fashion editors admired her versatility. Then came the moment that turned her into a global conversation. Liu Wen became the first East Asian model to walk in the Victoria's Secret fashion show in 2009. That single appearance triggered an explosion of attention in China and signaled a long overdue shift in the industry's beauty standards. The Estée Lauder era and the rise of a global icon. When Estée Lauder chose Liu Wen as its first Asian global spokesmodel in 2010, it wasn't just a casting choice, it was a cultural statement. Beauty brands had rarely given Asian models such a platform. Liu's face suddenly appeared on billboards from New York to Shanghai, giving millions of young women a reflection of themselves in global beauty campaigns. From there, it felt like Liu was everywhere. She became a constant at the Met Gala, often wearing effortlessly chic looks that balanced modern minimalism with classic Chinese elegance. Editorials in Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, W, and Elle became routine. She became a favorite of designers like Alexander Wang, Karl Lagerfeld, and Olivier Rousteing. Yet throughout that rise, she stayed disarmingly grounded. When asked how she remained calm amid fame, she once joked, "I just try to sleep as much as I can." Changing the narrative for Asian models before Liu Wen, Asian representation in high fashion was almost non-existent. Runways typically featured Western beauty ideals, and Asian models were often overlooked or typecast. Liu Wen broke that pattern wide open. Her success proved that Asian faces could move product, elevate campaigns, and bring in international audiences. Her achievements helped inspire an entire wave of models from China, Japan, and South Korea who entered the industry with fewer obstacles and significantly more opportunities. Many now call her China's first supermodel, the face of the global East, the model who shifted the standard, and honestly, they're not exaggerations. Her personality, a star who never needed stardom. One of the reasons people adore Liu Wen is that she doesn't behave like a celebrity. She's playful, gentle, and charmingly self-deprecating. On social media, she'll joke about jet lag, share street food snapshots, and post goofy behind-the-scenes clips from fashion shoots. She's never positioned herself as above her fans, which makes her feel refreshingly human. Industry insiders often say that in an industry full of diva behavior, Liu is known for being punctual, kind, and almost painfully hardworking. Life today. A veteran who's still evolving despite being at the top of her field for more than a decade, Liu Wen hasn't slowed down. She's still booked for major editorials and campaigns, and fashion houses continue to choose her for her rare combination of global influence and universal appeal. In recent years, she has leaned more into philanthropy and cultural ambassadorship, often using her platform to promote Chinese arts, craftsmanship, and modern Asian design. She's become a role model not only in fashion, but in global representation and female empowerment. A legacy that continues to grow. Liu Wen's story is still being written, but let's be honest, she's already secured her place as one of the defining models of the 21st.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.